Okay, folks, Tim here again from High End Cheap Tech. Today we're talking about a company again. Apple. Yeah, it's rant morning. It's Sunday morning. Time to rant. They're definitely not cheap tech. And we're going to get to that. Why are their prices so high? And why is their engineering kind of crappy? And why does my screen focus change constantly? I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm not going to blame Apple. Not at all. Sorry. I mean, I wouldn't let these guys engineer a Twinkie, but that's neither here nor there. The real problem, you. Yes, you, the Apple owner. You continue to buy this stuff. You continue to believe. Think different. Believe in the company. Huh? You buy cars that way? If a car has a reputation in Consumer Reports for being a piece of crap, you don't buy it next model year, do you? Oh, yeah. That's how business works. But Apple's well known for lying or minimalizing a problem like Chargegate. They fixed it. Yes, they did. But it was 100% of those phones had that problem. All of them. Otherwise, the software fix wouldn't have fixed it, would it? Yeah. And this all started because I got in a discussion with a gentleman about, the whole Chargegate thing. And I mentioned 9 out of 10 of them were crappy in a reply or a comment I made on another YouTuber's site. And he's like, well, where'd you get that stat? How do you know? That's called deflecting, folks. That's not the problem. I told him, go watch Lou's video over at Unbox Therapy. He took 8 of them. 8. All 8 had the problem. And then his reply was, well, you got the ones from Canada. Well, made in friggin' China, you dumbass. ASBYT had an issue with his. He didn't know about it either. Neither did Lou till somebody pointed it out to him. One used wireless charging, the other was using his MacBook charger. Because the Apple iPhone comes with a crap charger. Same charging brick they've been putting in stuff forever. But it wasn't adequate to charge the larger battery, and it didn't trigger something. And of course, one of the other responses was, oh, you can go to developer options. There's a reason people buy Apple products. They don't want to have to think. They want the company to do it all for them. Oh, you don't want to change your screens. No, we know what's best for you. Those Android people, they're strange. They want to change their launchers and be able to update software on their own. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to fix your own product either. We'll take care of that. Come to the Genius Bar. We'll fix it for you. We'll get to that. Problem is, it's your ego as an Apple owner, or sheeple as I will call you. Don't take offense. You are. You're supporting the company when you defend them. You don't owe them a damn thing. They work for you. Quit buying their products. Let's get to the video. So you're probably wondering what the actual profit margin on one of these Apple iPhone 10 is. We're gonna go back to the 10 because I couldn't find an article quick enough to do this video. This is last year's. Assume everything went up, what, 10% max? Last year, the base iPhone X with 64 gig of storage cost $370.25 to make. That's it. About $5 for labor. And before you get into the where'd you get that stat from,
I found it on Google. It's about right if you figure, if you've ever seen one of the videos of these guys building these things, even if they were getting $10 an hour in China, and they're not, they handle the phone for a few seconds each. And when you divide that up over, say they're making 15 million phones, yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of money involved in the manufacturing. The software, well, they got the same engineers doing the software, and it's the same damn software with updates. It goes back, it has to be, because it goes back to all their old phones. It's not that expensive. So basically, last year, they're making about $400 per phone. Even on the iPhone 8 last year, $255. And we're in the same, even a little bit higher profit maybe. And this is from Money Magazine. It'll be linked in the description below. But this is the reason all the other flagships are so high. You see, Apple is the tech leader. We'll give them that. Tech leader, yay! What that means is everyone else follows. And so Samsung raised their prices. So did Huawei. Hell, we can make more money? Of course. People will pay that? Of course. And that's where you, the consumer, the sheeple, are at fault for this entire overinflated flagship market. It's you. Go to the mirror, look in there, point to yourself and go, bad sheeple. You know how you stop them? Quit buying Apple products for 1 year. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Apple products. They work fine. They're all integrated. If you want to live in a world that's in a box and not be allowed out of it and let the company tell you what to do, that's fine. Because they know what's best for you, even if it's not what you like. They're doing it for you. Uh-huh. But if you want a year and didn't buy a new iPhone, I mean, do you really need it? Are you happy with the one you had? Did it suddenly become obsolete the day the new one came out? No. Here's another year. Send Apple an email and say, I'm not buying your products anymore until you lower your prices. They don't have to know you're not dead serious that you'll buy next year's. Doesn't matter if it's a MacBook, an iPhone, whatever. Tell them you're tired of being screwed. It's amazing, because if the next time they released a product and they had tumbleweeds in the Apple stores and no one was running to Verizon or AT&T to get the newest iPhone, their stock would drop like a rock. We're talking like a bowling ball off the edge of the Grand Canyon. Just trying to think of something really aerodynamic that would accelerate on the way down, by the way. Yeah, like a rock. That would cost the Apple experience to have a problem. And the real Apple experience is you paying for Tim Cook's $1 billion home, or whatever he owns. Well, he continues to lie to you, as he did with, let's go through some of the recent ones here. I gotta look these up. This will all be in the, this is the description below. It just hasn't been posted there yet. They had bendgate. Oh, yeah. They knew about it. They got taken to court on it. They denied it until they got to court, where documents showed they absolutely did know. It was 33% less strength in the new frame metal they had used, but they had increased their profit margin, of course. And then they had AntennaGate. That's the one where they told you you were holding it wrong. Really? Who would dare tell you you're holding your phone because of their bad engineering? And they had Batterygate, where they turned the power and speed of the phone down. Performance dropped like a rock when it was like 2 years old. And what was their answer to that? Well, it was part of the user experience. No, what it was a gentle push towards the Apple Store to go get the latest one. It was intentional. They had a class action suit filed against them. All they had to do is come out and say, well, after about 2 years, these batteries are not going to charge as well. And you will sell you a new battery for $30, which they eventually ended up doing, but not until they got their ass sued off. And then, of course, we had Chargegate, which was recent. We'll get to that. So, here's one from the Canadian. This is the underbelly of Apple from here on out. Especially this one and the next one. Watch this video. Controversial business practices. They outright lie to customers. And they get caught. Lying. To like the Canadian Broadcasting Company, I guess, is what CBC stands for. Public TV station, they went out and reported on this, and they were hosing the customers big time. Oh, you need a new Mac. We can't fix that. And then they went to see a guy named Louis Rossman in New York, and he fixed it basically for free for him. Yeah. Watch that one. And then this is from Louis Rossman. He goes through all their engineering failures that they repeated year after year after year, especially on the Macs, the MacBook Pros. Yeah. They don't like him. He fixes stuff. He posts stuff saying, when I fix it, they share the knowledge and the wealth and give people the tools they need to take apart Macs, because they'll design a product with a special screwdriver tip. iFixit just figures out how and sells a toolkit. Oh God, that's horrible. Imagine you made around to fix your product. Can you imagine a company that would allow that? Yeah, let's go Ford, Chevy, and just about anyone who makes a car. Yeah, and can you imagine them not allowing them to do that? Yeah, you wouldn't buy the cars again, would you? But you are into defending the company. Matthew Money is usually a pretty pro-Apple guy. Came right out and mentioned the little charging brick that comes in there with your new iPhone. Seriously, a charging brick that you might have used if you had one of the original flip phones? Yeah, they're still putting them in there because the user experience says you don't need that fast charger. It's too big to carry around. Really? But you can buy one from us for $70. Kind of like, oh, we took the headphones out last year to improve the user experience, but we put a dongle in. This year, no dongle, extra 30. So for $100, you can be back to a functioning phone. Yeah, gotta love them. And then we have the original Chargegate video from Lou. Now this problem has been fixed, but I did run into somebody, who, I mentioned that in the intro, I believe, who was defending them. How do you know it's 9 out of 10? Deflection, it doesn't matter. Even if it was 1 out of 10, it's a 10% failure rate. He put out 8 of these things. All 8 failed. Not good. And then we have ASBYT. Somebody made a comment on his site when he was initially reviewing these. It was probably me. I know I left a comment. Did you run into the charging problem? And I mentioned Chargegate to him and told him about Lou's video. And He looked into it. He didn't know he had the problem, and neither did Lou, by the way. Lou was using wireless charging. Didn't affect that. And he was using his MacBook charger, which is like the equivalent of a fast charger. Then he tried the little charging brick. Yeah. Same results. So quit defending Apple. The only way you're going to get flagship prices down, because as Apple goes, the industry goes. If Apple prices fall, Samsung and Huawei will take theirs down. And then Razer will take theirs down lower. I mean, obviously we have companies out there like OnePlus who make excellent phones for half the price. Half. But yet, with them, you don't get to be part of the user experience. They don't have these big openings and tell you how wonderful it is, and they're doing everything for you. Don't believe it for a minute, folks. The business of business is making money. The only thing they're doing is for them. That's the bottom line. That's all I got for today. We're gonna cut her off there. Watch all those videos. They'll be linked below. You know how to click, don't you?